Hi! In this Photoshop tutorial, we will learn how to create a border around an image in just a few simple steps. For this particular tutorial, I'm using CS5. However, this effect can be created in other versions. First, you'll want to choose and open a photo that you would like to add a border around. I've chosen a recent picture taken at SeaWorld. Next, you want to double-click your layer to open it. We'll go ahead and rename it later, so just click OK for now. Next, we're going to come down to create a new layer. While on this layer, we're going to come up to the Edit, select Fill, and choose a color. You can open the palette to be able to select any color that you'd like, or you can use your dropper function and choose a color that's from your image. I'm going to choose the white. Click OK and click OK. Now coming down, name this to white background. Now you can name it whatever depending on what color you chose. This just keeps me organized, but feel free if you're okay and you can follow along. It's up to you whether you name the layers. Now go ahead and drag your background newly created layer down behind your picture. Now let's click back on our picture and we're going to select our marquee tool. Now we're going to click and drag to the size that we want that will create the border. The size is up to you. It depends on what look you're going for. Once you've finished that, come up to the top and you'll see Refined Edge. Now for me, I already have on white, but you can choose on black and white, on layers, reveal layer, so you can actually see what it's going to look like with the color that you've chosen. Go ahead and we're going to start with our radius and we're going to drag this to the right, and you'll start to see an irregular border created around your image. You can also come in and play with the contrast slightly. When you get to the point that you're happy with what the border looks like, come down to the Output selection and choose Layer Mask, and then click OK. And that's what your photo will look like. The next thing that you'll want to do is flatten layers. To do so, select both of these and flatten. And now it has created one layer for you. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save for web and devices. This is because this image will be put onto a website. I'm going to select a JPEG. Now this is extremely large, so I'm going to play with the percentage a little and see what that does. And it's still a little bit too big for me, so I'm going to move it down just a little bit. And that's a pretty good size for what I'm looking for. And now go ahead and click Save. And we're going to name our image SeaWorld with border. And I'm going to save it to my desktop so I can find it easily, and click Save. And there you go. Now you've just added a fancy border around your image.